Good morning, y'all. This is Crazy Ronnie at TNR Gifts Workshop. I'm working on these clocks. You can call them what you want, mantle clocks or whatever. I actually got to order the clock yet. It's going to be a little battery operated clock sits right here. I'll have to use a Forstner bit, a large Forstner bit, to cut that down to recess the clock in it. Once I get the clocks in, this will be recessed. I'll finish sanding it, and then it'll be clear coated with polyurethane or probably a Krylon clear glaze, which I seem to love anymore. It does a really good job. It sets up really quick, a lot quicker than standard mini wax or mini wax polyurethane. I'm trying to make two of these. This one here is actually, I believe this one actually is mahogany, not walnut, but with cherry. And then this other one, I'm making another one right now. I'm getting ready to cut it. I've already got it marked. Got my safety glasses on. Yes, I got it. So, gonna make these both the same size. We'll make two of them. So I'm gonna need another piece of this. And I'm gonna need 2 pieces of cherry wood. One of these days, I'll get a workbench. It's not taller. It won't mess with my back so much. I'm going to square this end off. Bought this from the manufacturer. They sealed it with some kind of sealant. I don't know what that crap is. It's not square either. Right away. You can see the difference in the color. I don't want to use that because it may affect when I put the clear coat on it. It might not accept the stain there, or the clear coat not stain. I don't want problems with that. I'll tell you one thing. I took the wife to work this morning. She ain't been feeling the best. And prior to be able to turn left, I didn't want to get in the left-hand turn lane because it's only to turn left. Once you get in the left-hand turn lane, you're not supposed to get in it and ride the damn lane for 2 miles or 15 damn exits before you turn. That's all it is to turn left. Well, I was still had another road, at least 1 or 2 more roads on the left-hand side before I needed to make my turn at the light, so I didn't want to get over. So I was getting ready to put my blinker on. Once I passed that last road on the left, because I didn't want people thinking I was turning in that road, I was actually turning at the light. And before I could even put my blinker on, man, everybody done jumped over, and there was like 30 gosh damn cars in the left-hand lane. So I couldn't get over, so I just stopped the car in the middle of the road. I had my left blinker on. Finally, someone did let me over. But once one followed, all followed. Just like freaking one of them things, lemons or I don't know what them animals are called, that they jump off a cliff and one goes, they all go. Well, they all went. So, and if there had been a wreck, I can tell you right now who would have been at fault, because I've actually wrote people tickets for using that improper use of that center turn lane because they just had to get to work. I don't know why they had to get to work so early, because I'm sure they probably weren't going to work. But regardless, they were probably going just to socialize. Regardless, respect for the law, or lack of the respect for the law, and lack of respect for other people starts with kids and parents not teaching their kids to respect themselves or anybody else. So today's message is teach your kids some respect. Lest they run into someone from old school that might teach them some respect. And it might not be a lesson they want to learn at that point, because I guarantee it, I bet you 2/3 of those people, mommy and daddy probably gave them everything they ever had, and they never had to work for a day in their life, and they don't have no respect for themselves or nobody else, and they don't have no respect for our country. This country's in a bad shape right now. We got to get it back to where it used to be. There's a lot of good men and women that died for this country, sacrificing and serving for this country, and you can see where it is now. But enough of that for the day. Let's get back to this. So we got these cut out. Now I could have used a jig and it would have been precise. Probably should have used a jig. My old eyes are getting worse. That one's way too long. Matter of fact, both these cherry ones are too long. But okay, it's all good. We'll get it trimmed down. One's still just a little bit too long. It wants to be ornery. It wants to be a little bit ornery. I'm gonna have to sand it. So that's 2 projects we got going here, 2 of the same. I may eventually make another one, a little bit similar concept, a little clock, put on a mantle or something, but I'll probably make it a little bit, it'll be a little bit different. Now, next thing I want to make is, last year I'd made a large cross plaque, lighted cross plaque, which was made out of pine. The backing board was pine. And the cross itself was popular, and the pine was steamed cherry. Had that thing probably through 2 or 3 different trade shows or vendor shows, call them what you want, craft shows. Everybody loved it. Everybody talked about, how great it looked. They give a lot of compliments about it, but nobody wanted to buy it. So I actually told the wife that the last trade show, craft show we did was Merrymakers in Martinsburg at the Roundhouse. I told her, I said, if we don't sell this thing today, I said, I'm getting rid of it. You can have it. It's yours. Because she had originally said she liked it. And I was going to give it to her. And when you know it, the lady came in early on in the show that day and said she seen it. Said, does it light up? I said, yes, ma'am. I lit it up. She said, I want it. I want it right now. I want it for my dad for Christmas. So she said she was going to put some kind of decorations on it or whatever and give it to her dad as a Christmas gift. So I want to build another one of those, but this time it's going to be a lot smaller. And I'm kind of using whatever wood I have. I don't really want to stain hardwood because I want to stain it cherry again, because I thought the dark cherry stain against the popular wood, the popular cross wood, just clear coated against the dark cherry background, cherry stain pine, looked really good. So I'm going to do the same thing. I've got a pine board here. Don't know what measurements I'm going to make it yet. I'll figure that out as I get there. And that's going to be another project I have done. I wanted to get it done before our first craft show of the year, which is going to be March the 9th at the old Rankin Physical Therapy building, just outside of Berkeley Springs off 522. But I don't think it's going to be done by then, because the simple fact I can build it. I know I probably have it built before then, but the problem being is I have to stain it and I have to clear coat it. And it's not calling for any warm weather till maybe Monday. And then it's calling for rain. So even if it warms up, I don't like to stain inside the building or clear coat it inside the building, because then the smell gets in here and I can't never hardly get it out. I'd rather do it outside and bring it in if the temp starts to drop, if it starts to rain. So maybe after somewhere between the 9th and the 16th, I can get it done. We're going to be also going to be at Gano Town Church, the Aid Hall on the 16th of March, setting up with a couple other family members who are also vendors at a small craft show that we're putting on ourselves. So maybe I'll have it done before then. I wanted to have it done before Easter, but because I thought it would make a really nice Easter gift, but I don't think it's going to get done. This is Ronnie here with TNR Gifts. I'll shout at y'all later. Have a good one. And remember, respect.